The local economy performed better than expected in the third quarter despite the odds. The agriculture sector recorded impressive performance as a result of increased economic activities reported for field crops and horticulture products. The mining sector also recorded positive growth because of good performance reported for gold, diamonds and coal. The manufacturing sector performed better than expected, recording growth in most categories.
The contribution to GDP was quite well spread out through the economy, but the agriculture sector gave an outstanding performance. It increased by roughly 20% and contributed 0.5 point to economic growth. But we also saw a very strong showing from the finances, business services, real estate, which contributed equally 0.5 percentage point, even though they only grew at 2%. Otherwise, all the other industries made small positive contributions apart from electricity, which declined slightly. We're all aware of the rolling blackouts that we've had during the quarter. And then we recorded a negative change in output for personal services.
The third quarter growth defied the several headwinds the local economy is facing, including the intense load shedding and slowing global economy.
It's way above what everybody expected. It is extremely surprising in many ways. I mean, given that we had relentless load shedding throughout the third quarter, and you would have thought that that would have had a bigger impact. And at the same time, the global economy was actually slowing quite significantly. And we had interest rates increase further, and we still had, very high inflation. In fact, it's in the third quarter that inflation peaked at 7.8%. Mm-hmm. So it actually shows remarkable resilience, and that takes our growth rate now for the year to date. In other words, in the first 3 quarters of this year, to 2.6%. And who would have thought that, at the start of this year, and particularly after Russia invaded Ukraine.
Consumer spending, however, declined in the third quarter, evidence that households are under pressure as a result of the high inflation and high interest rates that they continue to battle with. The economy is expected to grow in the fourth quarter, but at a slower pace compared to the third quarter. Gloria Sefako Musi, SABC News, Johannesburg.